ito na.
Ito, pinapaspasan na ni Eumir Marcial.
Ayan yung uppercut.
Isang mapagpalang araw mga brad, ilang tulog na lang nga po ay masasaksihan na natin sa ibabaw ng ring itong kababayan natin na si Eumir Marcial kontra kay Alexis Gaytan. Bago ang kanilang sagupaan mga brad, ay may professional record itong kababayan natin na si Eumir Marcial na 5 wins, 3 knockout at walang talo at may 60% knockout ratio. Samantalang si Alexis Gaytan naman ay may record na 17 wins, 6 knockout at may 10 talo at may 35.29% knockout ratio. Tara mga brad, panoorin po natin ang kanilang naging bakbakan.
I think he's about 175 pounds.
Parang ano parang ako yung lalaban dito sa tuktok ng ring. Pero ito, hindi time sure for Marcial. This is all business here.
That's right. He's a 4-time Southeast Asian Games gold medalist. He's a southpaw, Eumir Marcial, now fighting in his 5th professional fight, the first professional fight in the Philippines. Kaya po, ang tawag natin dito, the homecoming.
Okay. And this is my first time to see him in live, because most of the fights we've done off tube, diba? Ito, the size of Marcial, of course. And look at this, he's picking his spots early on, trying to look for the angles.
Throwing that right jab, and then occasionally he throws that left straight. So he's throwing different kinds of punches very early in this fight to keep his opponent guessing.
Si Freddy Roach, diba, exclusive na nag-train kay Marcial. Marami pang ibang coaches.
Meron siya ibang mga coaches ngayon, but he trains in Las Vegas. And Eumir Marcial, actually before this fight, he trained 8 weeks in Las Vegas, then flew over to the Philippines to take on this assignment against Sinam, who, as we mentioned at the top of our coverage, is a veteran with 36 professional fights, is against only 4 for Marcial. But yung amateur record ni Eumir, meron tayong nakita, no? All the way from when he was 12 years old, he has compiled 74 wins and 21 losses with 26 knockouts as an amateur.
Alam mo, nung Tokyo Olympics ganito, napanood naman natin ang mga laban niya. Puro short truth, except yung last fight niya nang hindi na siya nanalo, eventually won the bronze medal in the Tokyo Olympics. Totoo yung mga ibang countries na kanya kasi ang bilis niya magtrabaho And he's just trying to look for that angle here in this first round, which is down to its final minute.
You know, we were talking about how Sinam looks like he's 175 pounds. But you take a look at the width of ang katawan ni Eumir Marcial. Very impressive. Chiseled. He looks like he's 170 pounds for this fight. And
So,
we all know, so Olympics 176.4.
Which is now going to be what weight category?
Light heavyweight. Kasi nawala na yung middleweight division sa Olympics.
Ito yung kategorya ni Muhammad Ali, di ba? Nung nanalo siya
Yes,
noong 1960
tama,
Olympics.
tama. 1960 Olympics, si Cassius Clay at that time. Eumir Marcial now. If you notice, not too much footwork being shown by Marcial. He's not going side to side. He's got both of his feet planted on the canvas, shooting that right jab. Kuminsan, dinodoble niya yung kanyang right jab, setting the pace,
Parang
setting the tempo.
sinusukatan niya. Sinusukatan niya. Matatapos na po yung ating first round. Not much action. And a good give the Filipinas here, okay, to the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. A good show as well. For the record, this fight was moved up. Also, altering the schedule of the fights. After this fight, we in fact have 3 more fights that are scheduled na kailangan ilaban mamaya.
And they're going to be good ones. They're going to be good fights. Now, you also notice that a change of power shots here by Eumir Marcial. He's throwing that left hand a little bit more than in the first round. Yung left straight. At pag tinapon niya yung left, parang nararamdaman mo, mas matiin ngayon.
Alam mo, I'm sure naman the Thai knows the credentials nitong si Marcial, ano ha?
Well, the Thai actually is coming off a 3rd round knockout win over Virag in Thailand last December.
That's just 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're saying that this fellow has fought all over the world. He's fought in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Kazakhstan,
Wherever there's a
Korea,
fight.
Indonesia.
Kahit saan may trabaho.
So this guy is a journeyman. He's fought around the world. And now he's up against probably, arguably, the most hardy opponent he's ever faced. The toughest opponent ever.
And now Marcial beginning to unspool some of his repertoire. He's picking his location. A good left hand by the Thai, however, grazing the chin of Marcial.
And for Marcial, he's got to be aware that your opponent.
Apologizing, Marcial. He apologized to Sinam because of a low blow. And the Thai said, it's okay. I'm okay.
The Thai now throwing a combination, but that left hand, Eumir Marcial. Look at the way he's varying his punches. Right, left, Hindi malaman ni Sinam kung saan nanggagaling yung mga santo.
Yun.
Nice shot.
Good exchange by the two fighters
He
there.
got blocked. Sinam got blocked.
Sinam now felt that power. And now medyo humiwa ng konti yung defense ni Sinam.
But Eumir Marcial is taking his time.
Yeah,
He's
right.
not rushing things.
Discerning.
Oh, in that situation, ordinarily, you would attack your opponent and try to finish him off.
Pero
Pero,
sa Olympics,
Yes, oo.
arangkada ka na.
or even in professional fights overseas. But I think Eumir Marcial has a different objective dito. He wants to put on a show. He wants to get a nice workout. He just missed a big left hand.
Yung kanyang left hook, muntik na tumama yun. Parang sinubukan. Check po.
At saka si Ray Inoshan.
Madalas pag may foreigner na dumadating, mayroong kinokontak na Pilipino to be able to coordinate and fix up things. Laging madalas yan eh. Samantala,
Lowering his right hand.
as the first minute goes by us here,
I think Kataya just has too much respect for Marcial's power.
that's absolutely what's happening here. That left on the cheek of the thigh.
At tutulis ang jab ni Eumir Marcial. The right hand is functioning through that defense ni Sinam.
And setting up that left. Sa ilalim si Marcial.
A shot to the body by Eumir Marcial.
And we are down to a minute and a half here.
And we're looking forward to that. Yung body attack ni Eumir. Eumir is bringing down his guard.
He's trying to, I think, find out for himself, what do I have to do here, you know?
I think a shot to the side of the body. Dapat umatake si Eumir sa katawan. I think that's gonna be a very vulnerable spot here for Sinam.
Doon sa kidney area. No? 1-2 on target. 1-2 again on target.
Left hand.
Sinam backpedaling there. Less than a minute to go.
That was a shot to the side of the body na hihintay natin. And another one.
And a left hand on the chin of Sinam.
And you notice, that left hand, that left hook is going through the defense ni Sinam. After Eumir hits him with the right to the side of the body.
Bumababa yung kamay.
Exactly. To defend the side of the body, bumubuka yung kanyang depensa, and that exposes his face for a left hook ni Eumir Marcial.
Half a minute remaining here in the third. We're scheduled for 8. No championship in this one.
Again, tinutusok-tusok ni Eumir Marcial ang kanyang kalaban. Piling up the points.
Okay, tinutusok. And again, he goes downstairs as the 10-second warning has been sounded already.
That shot to the side of the...
The colorful trucks up against the beachwear.
That's right. And we've got a good-sized crowd. Dito po sa Nino
Is
Aquino
he
Stadium.
headed to Boracay after this?
I don't know.
You know, ready to
It depends on what condition he'll be in after this fight. He might just go straight to maybe a hospital, depending on how much punishment he takes.
Kaya gusto ko yung punto mo na maganda yung pagkakat ng katawan nito si Marcial.
Chisel, very well
Parang
chiseled. You can see that he's,
ready na siya.
yeah, you
for
can see that
anything
he's
down
ready.
the road.
But the big challenge for Eumir is how to bring up his power and speed to a much higher weight category.
Hindi na malayo yung Olympics ha. July na
Oo.
yan, di ba?
He weighed 100.
4 months ago.
Yes.
4 months away na yan.
He weighed 165 pounds for this, and in the Olympics, the weight limit is 176.4. That's a lot of weight that he needs to put on. You cannot put on body fat. You can only put on muscle for you to be able to keep that power. But maybe you
Oo.
might compromise your speed.
Kasi yung mga kalaban niya, malalaki kinito,
Oo.
di ba? Yung mga East Europeans, di ba? Eto na.
Ito, pinapaspasan na ni Eumir Marcial.
Apat yan. And look at this, the guy drops right in front of us and he's still shaking.
Well, he doesn't know where he is. Just one uppercut. One uppercut.
It's done! It is over!
وانت رك يلا ترقص وانت رك نبرت ها وانت رك يلا وين ملادي وانت رك يلا ترقص وانت رك نبرت ها وانت رك يلا وين ملادي